Considering this is just a leak and we don't actually have any gameplay screenshots or footage, I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, and to the point. Now, I like to keep my opinions perfectly honest. I'm not going to be swayed by any popular opinions or how other people feel. I like to voice my own opinion and what I think about it. And I'm honestly say I'm pretty hype about some of these picks and I'm pretty sleep about some of these picks, not gonna lie to you. So a couple days ago, the Jump Force DLC characters were actually released, or what I think is going to be only the first wave of DLC characters, were actually leaked, put up on screen. Who found this out? And those leaked characters are Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Hitsugaya Toshiro from Bleach, Grimjo Yager from Bleach again, All Might from My Hero, Bakugo from My Hero, Biscuit Kruger aka Bisky from Hunter x Hunter, Boo, I don't know which form, from DBZ of course, Uchiha Madara from Naruto, and Trafalgar D. Water Law from One Piece. Hey, who y'all judging? That's how you gotta say Madara's name whenever it comes up. Come on, man. Going from least hype to most hype, I gotta say I gotta start with both of the Bleach characters. To be honest, I would have expected Hitsugaya to be an on launch person to be added into the game, but I understand having just Ichigo and Rukia being two of the Bleach characters that were on launch. Now, as far as Hitsugaya and Grimjo both, I'm not the biggest knowledgeable person on Bleach, but I do say both of these guys do actually look pretty cool, and considering the designs and their abilities and stuff like that, I can see that he actually looks like he may be a pretty decent fighting character. His design is actually pretty unique, to be honest with you. But as far as those guys, not too excited because I don't know much about Bleach, but who knows, they're probably still gonna look pretty fun to play. Next person I gotta say is probably Law, also because I don't know too much about One Piece. I read and watched some of One Piece a long time ago, but I gotta say this man's character is pretty cool. Another person that I would have expected to be in from the start, to be honest with you, but I definitely understand having Luffy, Sanji, Zoro being the main picks to be the main reps for One Piece. But again, not too knowledgeable on him, so I'm not gonna really talk about him that much, but he does look, from his character design itself, I'm just gonna say he's most definitely gonna be fun, and a lot of people seem to like him, so I mean, hey, more power to One Piece fans. Shout out to you guys. Next up after that, I probably gotta say is definitely probably All Might. Even though I love All Might as a character and I really am a big fan of My Hero Academia, I gotta say he wouldn't play the same as Deku because he has different abilities and stuff like that, or different types of smashes. But personally, when I play fighting games, I really love a hyper utility type character. Not to say from any stretch of the imagination that I don't like close combat type characters, because I got some huge respect for the people that can play close combat type characters. But All Might in general, I have huge respect as a character from being in the show, and I definitely understand why he's gonna be a DLC now, because I do think he probably should have been in the base roster, to be honest with you. But the reason he probably wasn't in, because based on both the American and Japanese My Hero popularity polls, he isn't completely up there. The top three are always Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. And talking about that, I'm more surprised Todoroki hasn't even been talked about. And I'm pretty sure his awakening is going to be him going beyond plus ultra. They'd probably give him like the yellow lightning, kind of similar to how Deku has the green lightning. And of course they're going to make it super the United States with Smash. They kind of have to. I did say next was All Might, but I gotta say Boo is probably on the same excitement level as All Might, mainly because if they said a different type or a certain specific transformation of Boo, then I could probably give more feels and opinions on this. But who knows, maybe since it's just stated as Boo in the leaks, that it's probably going to be all the different types of Boo that you play as, and he transformed depending on the different types of abilities or attacks he's going to use. Candy Beam for Fat Boo, Planetary Devastation for Super Boo, maybe just a pure kamikaze attack for when he's Kid Boo, I don't know. Unless they do make him kind of like an install super base character. The more damage he takes, another transformation he gets. Like 30% of damage taken, he goes from Fat Boo to Super Boo. And then 60% of damage taken, he goes from Super Boo to Kid Boo. That is if you have enough meter, and then you could use your install super in order to occur with that transformation. Now that I think about it, it'd actually be a pretty lit idea, to be honest with you. Boo, I may have to think about that a little more, but so far for right now, he's on the same excitement level as All Might. Now Bakugo, I'm pretty decently excited for Bakugo, to be honest with you. As far as the character himself, I like Bakugo's character in My Hero, but he's definitely nowhere near even close to being one of my favorites in this show. Like I said, main reason I would like Bakugo in this game is because he is a hyper utility character, and I do think even though he can be close combat, he has also long range combat type moves. Even his style of fighting in the anime is utility and using his explosion to get him to move around more. You can use his explosions for both attacking, long range, and different mobility, and transform his explosions into different forms, which can definitely make him into a hyper utility, high mobility type character. But Bakugo anyway, excited, can't wait for him. Now next up, it's gotta be the boy Madara Uchiha. That man is too clean. Now, I really don't understand why. Why was he not in the base game? He should have been in way way before Kaguya was, to be honest with you. Now, I like Kaguya personally, but I do think that she could have been used in a different way than what she was. I would have way preferred if they kept Madara being the main antagonist at the end of the series. But Madara is just a straight up G, my boy. His different fire style jutsu, fireball jutsu, bomb blast jutsu, his ability to both use a sword and his ability reflecting fan. So not only can he be a close range, close combat type character, a long range ability to use his character with his fireball jutsu. Some of his moves can use his mid-range sword maybe. And then he also could be the first Jump Force character with a proper reflector. Also similar to how Kurapika is the only character with a proper healing ability. Like I said, I definitely think Madara should have been in the base game, most definitely way above Kaguya. Kaguya being DLC, I would have definitely liked it. I think it would have been in the more proper order, especially with the popularity of Madara being most people's favorite characters. And now to the top 2 GOATs. And now I know you guys already done seen the thumbnail, so you should have been able to guess who my top 2 picks are. The cleanest man in Yu-Gi-Oh! Seto Kaiba, and my homegirl, the one who'll beat you down in a heartbeat, Biscuit Kruger, aka Bisky. Now I gotta say, both of these series I absolutely love, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hunter x Hunter. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a classic. I watched it as a kid growing up and I rewatched it later on in my life. There's just something about the character designs and the monster designs that just pulled me in and make me like it so much. Like, look at Kaiba, man. I know Kaiba's hair ain't the coolest thing, but his design, his jacket, the way he wears his duelist gauntlet, the man is just oozing sauce, and he's one of the best duelists out there. You know, he has to have his ace, Blue Eyes White Dragons. He's got to have all 3 of them in his deck. Come on, man. Those are probably going to be part of his super, just the same way Slifer the Sky Dragon is Yugi's. Since he's also a duelist, he's probably going to be having a similar playstyle as Yugi's, but it can be vastly different depending on how he chooses his card deck. Now, the man loves his dragon, so I assume he's still going to have his Luster Dragon, Spear Dragon, maybe even X-Head Cannon, Judge Man for more utility. Stack up all 3 of his Thunder Dragons, Ancient Lamp for maybe even status effect damage, or Blade Knight for mid-range, close-range combat. Or maybe they can get even a little bit more creative using all his X-Head cannons to different types of dragons. Maybe he can make an XY Dragon Cannon or YZ Tank Dragon or whatever he decides to do. They can do a lot with his deck. Man, I can't express enough just how much I love Hunter x Hunter. I gotta say, both of these characters, both Bisky and Seto Kaiba, are definitely tied for how much excitement I am ready for them. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. See, that she'll definitely be the short, close range combat type character, one that can both stay in and keep pressuring you, or that can get in and get out and do the job and get the job done. Now, even though Bisky is a transmuter, she's also very capable in the other Nin category, mainly emitter abilities, manipulation abilities, and with her transformation, what is seemingly enhancer. Now, Bisky's strength, her physical strength, is absolutely over the charts. Even without using Nin, her physical capabilities is beyond most characters. So based on her character herself, she could be a high-speed, hyper-utility, close to mid-range tank character. Now I'm gonna repeat that all to you again. Hyper-mobility, hyper-utility, tank, close combat, mid-range combat. Most likely will have a counter because of her crazy perception and reflexes, and her awakening and supers will probably have something to do with her transformation. She is way beyond even just calling her a Nin master, a combat master, a hunter professional beyond the state of the word. Now, I know a lot of people wanted Meruem in, and I do think Meruem would be a definitely fantastic choice, and I want him possibly in future DLC. But there's no way people can't have respect for Bisky, and just a likable character in general. She's hilarious. But yeah, my top 2 most excited characters for the DLC that were leaked are both Seto Kaiba and Bisky Kruger. So that's all what I think. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Who are you most excited for? Who are you least excited for? Who do you know about? Who you don't know about? Let me know in the comments below. And I gotta give the PSA, if you ain't even watched Hunter x Hunter yet, what's wrong with you? But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comments below, who are you most and least excited for other Jump Force DLC leaks. Do you care for anyone in this, or do you love absolutely everyone that was leaked? Let me know if you enjoyed this discussion and want to see more things like this. Then hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos as well, and stay tuned for plenty more videos to come. I want to thank you all, beautiful people, for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.